Alright, this is Frater Ralph back, and I'm making a video today on a 13 card yes-no spread. And what it is, and this is a different way of doing it. The normal way we do a 13 card yes-no spread is we take 3 piles of 13 cards, and you keep dealing cards out until you either hit an ace, and then you stop at the ace, and your answer to that question is yes for that pile, or you keep right on going till you hit 13 cards. And then you repeat that procedure for a second pile, and then you repeat that procedure again for a third pile. And if in doing this you get 3 aces on the top of each of those 3 piles, then your answer is a definite yes. Now, if you get any other card besides an ace on your 13th card, then the answer is no. However, what we can do, and this is something that others have suggested too, is instead of just taking it for an absolute yes or an absolute no, what you can do is you can look at the cards that come up. If it comes up, after 13 cards, you get a no answer, look at the card representing the no answer, and then see what that card has to tell you pertaining to your question. So I'm going to demonstrate this, a 3-pile, 13 card yes-no spread, and we're going to marry it with a 3-card spread, regular 3-card reading, and see what we get. So for this question, the question is going to be, will I get my dream job? And let's just start dealing out cards and see what we get. So pile 1, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So first pile seems to indicate no. However, it's a 4 of wands. That may tell us something later. Now, pile 2. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So, question, will I get my dream job? No and no. However, let's not take this for an absolute no. We still have another pile to go. And these 2 top cards, when seen in the context of a 3-card spread, it's beginning to tell us a story. Now I'm going to lay out the third and last pile, and we'll see what that story is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So we don't have any aces. So just seen from the perspective of a pure yes-no spread, it would seem like the answer is no. And indeed, no, no, no. That would seem to be a definite no. Matter of fact, a few years ago, when I first learned this spread, I would say, nope, it's a definite no, it's a hell no, and just go away and wait a little while and see what the universe gives you next. But seen from the perspective of a 3-card reading, now we get a totally different answer. It's not a definite no. What we have here is a conditional no. Let's look at the first card. 4 of wands. Home life. Security. Happy home. Stability. The 4s represent stability. Good foundations. And you can use this card to kind of diagnose your situation. Do you have a firm foundation in your home realm? Do you have something solid? Something that a potential employer will look at and say, hey, this person has their stuff together, and I really want to interview this person further. So do you have a solid foundation at home? Have you built, created, maintained your home foundations? There's a gospel saying that is also reflected in a Hermetic truth, that before you are entrusted with greater riches, you first must show yourself capable and trustworthy in smaller matters pertaining to smaller riches. So before you go out and get your dream job, look at your home life. Are you managing your home life well in such a way that the universe is going to say, hey, this person has their stuff together, they're good in the small things, now they're ready to be entrusted with greater things. So this is an important piece of advice here. It's not just saying no, it's saying not yet. Make sure you have your affairs in order. Keep your home realm secure and strong. Strengthen your foundations, and then move forward. Second card can be seen as a second piece of advice. Queen of Wands. Power of passion, compassion, creativity, the ability to manifest. You have the ability within you to create this dream job. It may be that the answer is no, that you won't get your dream job yet, because it's quite possible it doesn't exist yet. It may be something that you have to create yourself. It may be something that somebody else is going to create maybe 6 months to 6 years from now. We don't know. But it may be something that is not yet here, but it is coming. So use your ability to manifest. Begin to create what you want. Look to your foundation. Do you have a good firm foundation? And then use that foundation to create bigger and better things, using your own powers of passion and compassion and creative force. And then the final card, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords represents the power of air, the power of logical thought, power of rational thought. And a lot of times when we pair up two people, one that is highly creative and artistic and one that is kind of more rational and more calculating, they don't get along very well. But these two, the Queen of Wands, King of Swords, can make a pretty nice pair. Matter of fact, let's get them closer together. See, she's kind of looking over at him. He's looking maybe a little bit over towards her. Managed well, they can make a beautiful couple. You can take your power of passion, compassion, creativity, your artistic bend, and marry it to your rational side, to your ability to think things out logically, to be rational, to just think things out step by step. You shouldn't have to get rid of your creative side to please your rational side. So take these two, your ability to create and your ability to do it in a rational manner, marry them. They make a great couple. They don't have to fight like cats and dogs. They can get along. So what the advice here, what I would say to that question, will I get my dream job? It's not a straight no. It would appear to be a straight no on the surface, but it's a conditional no. And the advice that we're being given here through the tarot cards, look to your small kingdom. Look to your small realm. Do you have a firm foundation? Strengthen your foundations in smaller things, and then take the step towards greater things. Queen of Wands, what do you want? A lot of people, when they say, will I get my dream job? It's like, do you even know what that is? What is your dream job? What makes you tick? What are you passionate about? What is your dream job? Try to define that. And then when you define it, create it. Begin building it. Don't always look to the outside. Look to your inner world, your inner realm, your inner wants and desires, and see if maybe this dream job is something that I can build and create myself, or something I can build and create with the proper help from other people. And then finally, the King of Swords. Use your head about things. Be creative, yes. Be passionate, yes. But also be logical. Think things out. Take things one step at a time. And if I were doing this question for another seeker, my bit of advice would be, besides what I've already said, is to take some time. Go back home. Take 30 days to 90 days or even 120 days and focus on getting your affairs in order. Depending on where you're at, depending on how mixed up your life may be or how in order your life may be, and just work on these 3 principles, these 3 steps. And then when you feel like you've got these 3 steps in order, come back, we'll do the same question all over again and see what the answer is then. The universe may be saying no right now, but the universe can, when you change, the universe will change, and it will change in the way it deals with you, and the answer may very well be yes at another point in time. But before we get that yes answer, we've got these 3 suggestions that have been given to us through the tarot. So that's another way of marrying the 13-card yes-no spread with a 3-card reading. And don't always take, yes for yes and no for no. Ask the question, why? What can I do to change things? Because, you're not powerless. We have inner power. The cards, the tarot, they're just tools to help to guide us. But they are not gods. They do not have the final say. You, the seeker, have that. So, until we meet again around the universe, this is Frater Ralph signing off, wishing you a blessed day of spiritual discovery. Thanks for tuning in.